Have you ever noticed how the air feels heavy and stale after many hot days? The heat sticks around, the dust settles, and everything feels dry. Then suddenly, clouds gather and rain begins to fall. And within seconds, something magical happens. A fresh, earthy smell fills the air. Why does rain smell so good? This smell actually has a name. It's called petrichor. Petrichor is the smell of rain hitting dry ground. It smells fresh, earthy, and comforting. But surprisingly, this smell didn't have a name for a long time. The word petrichor was coined in 1964 by scientists Isabel Joybert and R.G. Thomas. The word comes from Greek. Petra means stone. Ichor was believed to flow in the veins of gods. Together, petrichor means the blood of the earth. But what actually creates this smell? Scientists wanted to understand how the smell reaches our nose. Researchers at MIT studied this in detail. They used slow-motion cameras to film raindrops. What they found was fascinating. Raindrops trap tiny air bubbles when they hit the ground. These bubbles move upward through the water. It's similar to bubbles in a glass of champagne. When bubbles burst, they release tiny particles into the air. These particles are called aerosols, and that's how the smell travels to your nose. The scientists performed over 600 experiments. They tested soil, clay, concrete, and many surfaces. They changed the height of drops to mimic rainfall. They discovered a Goldilocks effect. The surface shouldn't be too wet or too dry, and the rain shouldn't be too heavy or too light. Light rain on dry soil produces the strongest smell. Now, let's talk about what creates the smell itself. Plants release oils during dry periods. These oils build up on rocks and soil. Rain releases these oils into the air. This contributes to the fresh smell. But there's another powerful contributor. Soil bacteria called actinomycetes. These bacteria live in soil and thrive in dry conditions. When rain arrives, many of them die. When they die, they release a compound. It's called geosmin. Geosmin literally means earth smell. This gives rain its deep, earthy scent. Humans are extremely sensitive to geosmin. We can detect it at just 5 parts per trillion. It's harmless, but can affect water taste. It can even impact wine flavor. There's one more smell we notice before rain. That sharp, clean smell comes from ozone. Lightning splits oxygen and nitrogen molecules. These atoms recombine into ozone. Ozone is made of 3 oxygen atoms. Storm winds push ozone toward the ground. That's the clean storm smell you notice. So, petrichor is a mix of many things: plant oils, bacteria, and ozone together. That's why it's so complex. Scientists have tried to bottle it. Many products claim to smell like rain, but they never quite get it right. Some compounds exist in tiny amounts. Even machines struggle to detect them. Nature still does it best. That's why the real smell feels special. It triggers memories and emotions. It makes us feel relaxed and grounded. Some scientists believe it helped early humans. The smell signaled fresh water nearby. That made it important for survival. Light rain produces the best smell. Heavy rain washes it away quickly. That's why the first moments matter most. The smell fades as the ground gets wet. Understanding makes it more beautiful. Science explains what nature creates. Even everyday things hide amazing stories. The next time it rains, pause and breathe. That smell is ancient and complex. It's the earth speaking in chemistry, and now you understand it. That's why rain smells so good.